I make no claim to be a YouTube expert whatsoever, but if you're also a small YouTuber just trying to figure out how to gain more subscribers and to really just get started on YouTube and growing a channel, then this video is going to be super helpful for you. I'm going to break down all the things that I've done to grow my channel from 0 to 3,000 subscribers, and it has been a long journey, but it's been a really, really good one. Before I really dive into the meat of this video and really give you guys a lot of really good practical content, I really want to just share a little bit of my background and getting started on YouTube and what happened and what's happened over the past couple years. So yes, I said a couple years. It's been a long journey getting to this point. I'm only at about 3,000 subscribers right now, so by no means am I saying I know how to grow up this huge YouTube channel, but I have learned a few things along the way and have really dug into my analytics and seen what works for me and things that I can do to keep growing my YouTube channel and that's worked in the past and what I need to keep doing. I started my YouTube channel back in July of 2018. I uploaded my first couple of videos and was super nervous, super awkward in front of the camera. So if you're still at that point, I know what that's like. I've totally been there. My first videos are just so cringy for me to watch because I know how awkward I felt on camera, but I really pushed myself to do it and to just put myself out there and just start a YouTube channel. But I will say it took me a long time to get to 3,000 subscribers. Even right now, my channel is continuing to grow, but it did take me almost 2 years to get here and to gain that many subscribers. And I will jump into my analytics and the biggest thing that I learned in my YouTube channel, but I will say the biggest thing that has helped me is to be super, super consistent. So when it comes to being consistent, this has definitely been so true for my YouTube channel and just growing it and how important it is. I started my channel back in July of 2018 and I went through about a year where I was posting very consistently, uploading almost every single week. And then I went through about 5 or 6 months where I took a break from my channel and just didn't post a lot. I definitely saw my subscribers drop a little bit. I saw the amount of subscribers I was getting drop a little bit. And overall, my channel did stop growing during that time frame. So being consistent is so, so key in just making your channel grow. And if you really want to take YouTube seriously and you really want to grow your channel, having a consistent uploading schedule is so important. And this can look so different for everyone. For me, uploading every single week has been super, super beneficial and just a really good rhythm to keep up with. I think more than that would just be a lot for me right now. But I definitely recommend at least once a week, if you can, uploading a video every single week, picking a day of the week, picking a time that day where you upload a new video every single week on that same day, same time. So once people do start subscribing to you, they do have an idea of when they can expect new videos from you. If we take a look at my analytics for my YouTube channel, you can see that about a year ago, I had almost 800 subscribers. And then right now I'm sitting at about 3,000 subscribers. So it's definitely grown over the past year. Even with that time off that I took at the end of last year, my channel has still continued to grow pretty steadily. Obviously it did grow. I had 800 subscribers in March of 2019. And then if you come over here, in about September, I had about 2,000 subscribers. So I guess March, April, so about the first half of the year, I gained almost 2,000 subscribers, whereas in just the past like 7 to 8 months, I've only gained 1,000 subscribers. And I definitely would say it's because in around like this September, August area, I definitely took a break from YouTube and I stopped posting for a good like 4 or 5 months until February. So once I started focusing on my channel more in January and February is really when my subscriber count started to grow. And we can see that even more when we go on the back end of my YouTube channel and see the amount of subscribers that I'm getting every single month. So if you take a look, this is the total lifetime of my subscribers and just how many subscribers that I've gained. So back in July of 2018, I was gaining 48 subscribers a month. And then it steadily started to go up. And obviously there's going to be natural ups and downs every single month. But let's just look about a year ago today, I was gaining around 150, 200 subscribers a month, and even peaked up at around 236 subscribers in June of 2019 when I was really being super, super consistent, posting every single week at the same day, same time, posting about my niche every single week. I was gaining a lot of subscribers and that was going up and up and up, especially right here. When you go January of 2019, it was going up quite a bit. And that was only after less than a year on YouTube. It was about 6 months into YouTube. I was getting that many subscribers every month, which is kind of crazy to think about. But if you come over here, here, see how it kind of dips down, and you can see there was definitely a dip in the number of subscribers I was getting every month. And it's nothing crazy. I mean, my lowest month was 146 new subscribers to my channel, but I will definitely say if I had been super consistent and had kept posting every single week, I think I would have continued to see this just rise and rise and rise. And I'm kind of at the point right now, the analytics haven't updated for April yet, but I already know just looking at my like real-time analytics that I've already gained over 200 subscribers in the past month. And I will definitely say that has came with because starting in February of 2020 this year, I started posting literally every single week, and I haven't missed a week since then. And I think that's because I've been very consistent in posting. So when I took a break from posting and I wasn't posting a lot, which is okay, like life happens, things happen. There was a lot going on then, and I didn't have the time or energy or really the resources and people on my team to help me with YouTube videos. But now that I have that in place, I'm really excited to see just how my channel continues to grow because I am being consistent again. So if nothing else convinces you that being consistent on YouTube is super, super important, let that convince you. Just the fact that my YouTube channel grew so much. Just in that 6 months, I was being super consistent on my channel, and I was continually seeing my subscriber count grow every single month. But then once I decided to take a break, it definitely went down, and I've had to rebuild to get back up to that point again. So right now, I'm kind of at the point where I was almost in July of last year before it started going down. So if you're a new YouTuber and you're trying to grow your channel, definitely being consistent is super, super, super important in just growing your channel and growing your subscriber count. The next thing that I want to share that has really helped me in just growing my channel is by using strategic keywords and titles in your videos. So creating videos around your niche and content that you want to be sharing on and finding out what keywords are being searched, what are going to be good for your channel. And a really great way to do this is TubeBuddy. I absolutely love using TubeBuddy. It is the best because it tells you exactly based on your channel what you have a chance at being ranked for. So the biggest way that my videos are found right now is through YouTube search. And that's really, I think, the best way to start getting your videos being seen. So finding videos in your niche that have really good searchability is really going to help you in growing your channel. For example, I knew starting when I started my channel, I found out that the words like light and airy photo editing were being searched a lot, and just a lot of variations of that term. So I made an editing tutorial on how to edit photos that are light and airy in Lightroom, and it is my most viewed video as of today. So it's really cool just to see how really using those strategic keywords and titles and creating videos around that really does help to grow your channel. Even when I took that 4 or 5 month break in my channel and wasn't uploading any new videos, I still had videos that were being searched and found in search of all the content I already created and was continuing to grow my channel that way. So even though I took a break, I was still gaining subscribers because people were finding my channel through search. The last thing that I want to share with you guys that was super important, just helping me to continue to grow my YouTube channel, is that video quality matters. And I wish I had realized this way sooner and had taken the time to make sure that I was having good lighting, that I was having good audio, that I had good video footage, because even though I was a photographer, I am a wedding photographer full-time by trade, so I knew a lot about I had fancy camera equipment, I knew a lot about how to shoot in manual and all of that, but video is a whole different ballgame. There is just so many things to think about, and I do share some of these things that I learned over in a video on how I create DIY videos, and just kind of the things that I've learned and the tools that I found and the great resources that I found to make videos and just things to think about. But it is super important that your video content is actually great quality. And just because you have a fancy DSLR or you know how to shoot in manual, maybe you are a photographer, just because you know those things doesn't necessarily mean that your video is going to be good. So making sure that you're investing in great lighting, this is really important, especially if you want to up the level of quality of your YouTube videos, because I used to use only natural light and window light because in photography, that is the best light. And while it's still really great, when you're making a lot of long form videos, you actually want your main light source to be artificial light. So I will link the lights that I use down in the description that I used to make my YouTube videos, but I found that once I got these lights and I started using these as my main light source and not relying on natural light for my light source, my video quality, the lighting quality of my video content, which is way better throughout the entire video instead of just slightly changing throughout a video. So that was really important for me to understand and to grasp onto. And another thing that was really important is having great audio. And guys, I have tried literally everything when it comes to audio. I've tried so many different things, and the biggest piece of advice I can give you is, one, audio does matter a lot. So investing, whether it's just in a cheaper like $50 microphone, I'll have a great recommendation down in the description for you as well from Rode, or whether it's investing in a $300 microphone and making sure you have amazing audio quality. Whether it's one of those two things, making sure you actually know how to use the microphone, making sure you're changing the settings. So if you're using a microphone that goes on a DSLR, like I'm using the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus right now on the DSLR, and it still takes a lot of testing to make sure that you get the great audio. There are a lot of different settings on the back end of your DSLR. There's a lot of settings on the actual mic. Making sure you're doing your research, researching YouTube videos, researching tutorials on how to actually use that mic and the best settings for that, doing your own tests, making sure that you're having really, really crisp audio that doesn't have a lot of white noise or hissing going on in your audio. It really makes a huge difference. And the biggest thing with that, you want it to be good straight out of camera. You don't want to rely on editing your audio afterward, because most of the time trying to edit your audio afterward, if you're not super familiar with how to edit audio, it's just gonna sound really weird. And I figured that out. I was gonna say really fast, but really I did not figure that out very quickly. If you go back to some of my older YouTube videos, you'll see that my audio just wasn't super great to begin with. Once you create a business account, it's really important to claim your website. I had a fancy mic. I spent, I think, $250 on a Rode VideoMic Pro, but I didn't know how to use it, and I didn't make sure I was having the right settings with it, and I just assumed, oh, it'll be fine. I'll just like fix it after I edit it. But if I had just searched for how to use it, I would have known exactly how to make great audio in my videos without any extra editing afterward. And I wish I had just taken that hour or two to figure out my mic and make sure that it was good to go, so the audio was really, really great on my videos. Besides having really good audio in my videos, another thing I wish I had thought more about when creating my YouTube videos is making sure that you're getting to the point really fast. If you have either an intro that's super long, if you're just kind of rambling on and on and on about what the video is going to be about for like 2 minutes before you actually get into the meat of the content, people are going to click off your video. You want your video to be engaging. You want people to actually watch your video for a long period of time and not just drop off really quickly right after they click on the video, because your click-through rate and your watch time is going to be a lot lower, and YouTube is not going to reward you for that. So making sure when you're making your videos that you're doing a great job of just jumping right into the content. If you'll notice at the beginning of this video, I literally just jump right into what I'm talking about. I didn't explain who I am and what I do. I didn't explain what the video is going to be about. I literally just said, this is what we're going to talk about, and then here we go. So I jump right into it. I try not to make my intro too long because I want you guys to get the content super, super fast. I don't want you to have to sit there through 2 minutes of me rambling on about why something is important. Obviously, I'm going to give you the backstory or any background information that you need for a video, but I don't want to go on and on and on and on about it, because I want you to be able to just get right to the content and learn a lot of practical information. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something and if you enjoyed it, and please hit subscribe on my channel if you want more videos like this. I upload every single Tuesday, and I love sharing these with you guys, and I can't wait to share more with you guys next week. Bye guys.